And I just can't live without you.
David was serenading me, guys.
I
He told
was.
me he was.
Baby, come back. All right, brother. Episode 65 of By the
Man,
Numbers.
65 fucking episodes, man.
It's crazy. I can't believe you stuck with me this long, bro.
Dude, you're my partner in crime, dude. I couldn't imagine doing this shit without you, man.
Oh, man. I appreciate that, bro. Me too. What have we got on the docket tonight?
Man, we got First Omen, Ricky Stanicki, Bob Marley, One Love, The Lionheart, Haunting at Shanley, and I think I missed one.
I think you got them all.
Oh, got them all? Oh, I thought we had more than five.
No, we only have 5 this week.
Yeah, yeah. Those are our 5 movies
Just
this
a
week, guys.
regular, everyday show.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right. That's Rich. I'm Dave. Let's get started. What is up, my friends? Welcome in as the Faces for Radio podcast presents By the Numbers, where we take new releases, video, streaming, or theater, watch them, we review them, we let in our thoughts. I am your host, David. My co-host is
Rich,
brother. April is Autism Awareness Month,
mm-hmm.
and I wanted to call attention to that. Did you know that 1 in 36 children is diagnosed or identified with autism spectrum disorder?
I did not know that.
This is per the CDC's Autism and Developmental Disabilities Monitoring. So if you suspect your child may be on the spectrum, my granddaughter is, I have a nephew who is, we have a good friend who is. To contact the Autism Society, you can complete the contact form on their website. Website is down below. It's autismsociety.org/contact-us. Or call 800-3-AUTISM. That's 800-328-8476. Or email at development@autism-society.org. I wanted to get that out of the way before we get to the meat of it. And also, we want to send a special shout out to our good friend, Miss Caveman, who is in recovery from surgery. Miss Caveman, we wish you all the best, all the love from the Faces for Radio. We hope you get well soon.
Thoughts and prayers. And I hope Mr. Caveman is
Mr. Caveman waiting on your hand and foot.
That's what I hope. Make sure he's feeding you. Just
exactly.
Make him wait on you.
Exactly. Taking care of you. I know Mr. Caveman's got some issues too. So we do wish you both to be well. I hope to see both of you, to understand that both of you are back in your cave as soon as possible. Let's go to the chat and say hey to everybody before we get going. Speaking of which, Caveman,
hey,
please hit the like button. Caveman, my brother, you get the cookie. Yeah. Congratulations. Cookies for you. Grant coming in. Stream ended early. What's up? Hit the like button and prayers for Miss Caveman. Thanks, Grant. Miss Caveman. Hi, Grant. Thanks. Guy gets the cookie. I told you, Guy gets the cookie. Miss Caveman, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're on the chat.
Hope you got some good pain medicine.
So yeah, hope you got the good painkillers. Surgery room. Well, I'm glad the pain block hasn't worn off yet, so I'm feeling pretty good. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Caveman, feeling good. And Robert's in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. We got Robert coming in next week.
Robert and Corey.
We
got a 4-way.
Corey's got his own stream going on right now, so he's not going to join us till a little bit later.
And thank you, Caveman, for keeping us in the loop We
Yeah.
really appreciate you because we want to know when our family, our community is down and out,
Yeah.
so we can get the positive thoughts going. I'm
Definitely.
hoping to see it too this weekend, Robert.
Rob's going to see. Yeah, I think I'm going to see it Saturday myself.
I might see Ungentleman tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned I may not be able to see Sasquatch Sunset. So
I know it's they look like a very limited release.
it's got a limited release.
Yeah.
So
we might have to take that off the schedule.
We might take that off, or if you guys get a chance to see Ungentlemanly Warfare, we may do that instead.
Well, Sunset is not on for next week.
Sunset's on it. No, it's on after.
It's
That's
on
right.
Yes, the week after.
That's right. It's on the week after. So yeah, we might have to take that off and just wait for it to hit streaming. So, but yeah. So just keep that under your hats for right now. If we get a chance to see it, we will. But it is premiering with Abigail and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and there's a few others going with it.
Yeah.
There's one that I'm really interested. We're going to talk about it on Movie News at 5, which you guys is on every Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. Where we talk about new releases coming out, things like that. I didn't know anything about this Villains Inc. that's supposed to be premiering on Friday.
I don't know what that is either.
It's a superhero movie, only it's from the villain's point of view, and it looks like a comedy, and it's got Colin Mockery and a few other people, and then it's the villain version of Mystery Men is what it looks like.
Then see, I just checked out.
You just checked out. You're out.
I do checked out.
But I mean, but I'm interested.
If we put on you want to put on a schedule, we will. What's up, Cal?
What's up, Cal? I don't think I'll be able to see that in the theater either. That looks like
it's a theater
release.
It sounds like a streaming movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Lee Richards. That's right. I wish you a speedy recovery, Miss K-Man. Love it, and love it. Everybody's saying, "Hey, big ass cookie." That's right. I love cookies. Put the down. Hey Rob, cue up the Tony. It feels good. Oh, I should. A 4-way. That's right. It's gonna be a 4-way sausage fest next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Stay strong, Miss Caveman. Yep. She's had to deal with Mr. Caveman for a while, so she's strong. I already know that. I want to see Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Take care of him.
Nice. I'm going to see Ungentlemanly Warfare probably Tuesday.
Tomorrow for me.
And what's up, Del?
What's up, Del?
Del.
Hey, man.
Good to see you, man.
I hope you're doing good.
Yeah. All right. So I think 4-way sausage fest. What the hell did I just come in? Well, Huck, I'll tell you.
At the right time, Huck.
You always come in at just the perfect time to get the worst thing. and all I have to say to that is,
wow.
That's right. But everybody's saying hi to Huck. Huck, it's good to see you, brother.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody.
Sausage, what? If there's no pie, I'm canceling my reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too, bro. Love it. Speaking of Huck, it looks like I am going to be in the near future, I might be showing up on Huck's channel, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I always look forward to talking with Huck. I can't wait.
Huck's fucking awesome.
Huck's a badass.
Yeah.
You and Ben Muster made me look up Maitland Ward. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got 5 movies. We watched them and review them. Yes, co-host on Tuesday. Tell the world. That's right. I thought you were going to make it a surprise, but we'll let the cat out of the bag. I am going to co-host the Morning Mug on Tuesday morning with the Huckster. That's at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern time, or 10 a.m. for your time, Rich. But yeah, I'm going to be joining them on the Morning Mug with topics and box office numbers and basically kind of what we do for Movie News at 5.
Oh, awesome.
And then some other stuff. We're going to have some other topics to talk about. And so, yeah, we'll talk about collecting and answer questions from the chat and all kinds of stuff. I look forward to it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Love it. Tell that's all been. I cut that out the review. So All right, so we got 5 movies.
Mm-hmm.
We took a look at these. Which do you think came in at our lowest score this week?
Let me look at my numbers so I can take a quick glance. Oof. The one I didn't like I want to say The Haunting of the Shaman.
That's interesting. Miss Gayman, hope
I
you're
did not.
well. I'm sure she was entertaining for you. Miss Caveman, happy you're both hanging out. Yeah, love it. No, actually. um, our although I was kind of disappointed in the Shanley too.
Yeah, that dude just takes me out of it every fucking time.
I know you don't
I
like that one guy, and
I do
and I
not like
agree.
it.
I agree. There's definite. He goes too over the
Yeah.
top with the stuff. Just let the evidence speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
But no, our lowest scored movie is in theaters right now, and that is The First Omen.
Yeah, I just really like this.
I did. I enjoyed it. And I liked it a little bit better than Immaculate, but I thought Immaculate had a bigger surprise to it. Was
I
more
thought Immaculate was
unexpected.
better than this.
I thought this was predictable. This went exactly how I thought it would. I did like the Easter eggs compared to the original movie, how they brought up the original movie and things like that. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed some of the effects. The fire effects were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the stuff that kind of came with it, but I thought the story was kind of basic and
It's the same as Immaculate.
as the same as Immaculate. I mean, basically, yeah. We were talking about these two being kind of parallels, only with a different. I don't want to say antagonist, but that's the only thing I can come up with, like a different answer to what's going on. Yeah. So a different thing at the end of the equal sign. Only the same basic plot, right? So The First Omen is in theaters right now, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let us know your thoughts on it if you have seen it.
I think the girl in here. Did you ever watch The Servant on Apple TV Plus? I highly recommend that series. It's like 3 or 4 seasons long. The nun and the main character in this is in The Servant too. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, Grant, you're going to be on Corey's channel on Wilkie's Movies and Music.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow night. That's awesome.
She was
7 p.m. and I think
that.
your Colorado time, so that would be 6 p.m. my time or 8 p.m. Rich's time.
Yeah, but she's
pain
great.
Block, good meds, feeling no pain right now. That's right.
That's good. That's good.
That's awesome. Cal, our current roles are slightly different from Boy Meets World. Yeah. So yeah, where were you going with that?
Oh, I like the lead actress in this because she's a great actress. She was good in The Servant, and to me, that's the highlight of the movie.
Okay, I did like her. I thought she did a really good job.
You should check out The Servant.
I've never seen The Servant, but
it's right up your alley.
Oh, 7 p.m. Rich's time, so 7 p.m. Central time.
Corey's in my time. Corey's in Iowa.
Right, but Grant's in Mountain Time.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count. Like, why does Colorado get their own time?
Oh, heaven, Colorado should get their own.
Yeah. Anyway, this movie was.
Hey, Cody, is Cody on?
The way it was shot, I love the visuals of it. It was.
Oh, there he is. Cody, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
What's up, Cody?
Am I missing? Oh, I missed some stuff.
Uh-oh.
Temple Granlund on Max? Caveman mentions. Has that got that person in it too?
She's a good little actress. I'm telling you, man. I think you would like The Servant. It's M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Shyamalan Ding Dong. I love it. Yeah, I've looked at it. I've been interested in checking it out.
Check it out, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I did binge Fallout.
I haven't watched it yet.
I liked it. I liked it. I think you have to be more apt to the game. Like, you have to be really a big fan of the game to understand the Easter eggs and the stuff that's going on.
Oh, I've never played it.
I played it a few times, and I basically there's this thing that they do, and this is the thing that I always help my sons at, and it's a code breaking thing where you do it on the computer and you kind of break this code. And I could just walk up and break the code. So,
Uh-huh.
so my sons, when they were like, "Oh, well, I've only got one more chance for this code," they'll call me over to come and tell them what the code is. And I just it was just kind of funny. I was like, "Oh, that I'm good at, but everything else, I'd just get killed." But I did like it. I liked the show. It was actually pretty good. I
I might
dug it.
start it tonight.
Good special effects, good action to it. Like I said, it's a little hard to understand if you don't know the underlying plot of the whole thing, but they give you a little bit of background in the
Okay.
beginning.
But anyway, back to First Omen.
Back to First Omen.
Yeah.
Robert's on Cali time. Cody liked Fallout. Good. Yeah, I did too. I'm on Rich's page, so I can be the first and maybe the only comment.
Yeah,
But at least, okay. Evan,
I
I'll give you a
appreciate
cookie,
you,
brother.
Evan.
There you go. Cookie for you.
we appreciate it. Dude, I
We
always
appreciate you. Yeah,
Evan.
appreciate you guys. If you jump over to Turner Fan 77's channel really quick, we're running live on there too. Throw a like there. But then be wherever you want to be. Right now, we have 3 on Twitter watching us live. So I want to thank you guys for being on. We have 8 on my YouTube channel and 1 on yours, and that would be Evan.
Awesome.
So Temple Grandin is a movie about a real person who has autism. Oh, okay. That's right.
Okay.
She has a doctorate in animal behaviorism and has written several books and does talks all over the country. I do remember that movie.
I don't.
The movie does a great job of showing how people with ASD think. It's a wonderful movie. She was a consultant on the film, so it's very accurate. I do remember that movie. And now I understand where Caveman was going with that. So thank you so much, Miss Caveman, for translating for your husband for me. I appreciate that. All right, back to First Omen. Yeah, like I said, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I will never watch this again.
Yeah, I don't know. This would not be an opening buy for me. This would be, I'd wait till it was really on sale and I'd probably get it because I have all the other Omen movies.
I'd watch it on your video because I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, I'd let you watch it on my video, bro. You're allowed to do that. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I walked out going, okay.
Yeah.
And that was it. Well, it was different. I mean, I thought it was a better movie than Immaculate, like I said.
See,
but I came out of Immaculate talking about it because it wasn't what I expected. This was exactly what I expected.
Yeah, it's paint by numbers.
It did exactly what I thought it would. It ended exactly how I thought it would. But I enjoyed it because of the references and the Easter eggs to the original movie.
I haven't seen the first Omen probably in 30 years.
Yeah,
I watched it last time I was a teenager.
I heard great things about the first Omen. I guess we'll see it when it comes out on physical. That's up to you. I do think it's worth seeing. I'm
not in theaters.
I don't know if I'd run to the theater for it. I mean,
because if you're watching your pennies, because it's expensive to go to the theater.
It is.
I would wait.
Yeah. See, I did too, Rob. I like the connection to the original Omen. And that's the thing. If you don't know the original Omen, then the Easter eggs and stuff wouldn't make any sense to you. You'd be like,
I didn't notice any Easter eggs, to be honest.
Yeah. No, they did the name, some of the lines from the original movie. They had a picture of Gregory Peck in there. And he's the star of he was the dad of the original Damien and things like that. Yeah. There was some stuff. And I agree, Evan. There's nothing wrong with paint by numbers movies. Sometimes it's what the doctor ordered. Yeah, sometimes you want to turn your brain off and just watch something. I think that's good. But yeah, like I said, Immaculate surprised me. That would be something I would watch again. Yeah. Now that I have the ending in my mind to kind of go through it again.
Yeah. To Evan's paint by numbers thing. That works for me with romantic comedies.
Rich is back with the Earthlings with how much it costs to go to the theater. Yeah. Now that his daughter's no longer running a theater, he's got 2 more weeks of love, and then he's gonna have to pay just like us. He's gonna
son of a bitch.
For lack of a better word, he's going caveman style like us, and he's paying for the movies. It's all for you. Yep. What's up, Harrison?
What's up, Harrison?
Good to see you, brother. The youngest person that likes the oldest movies I've ever met in my life.
Harrison just got an awesome soul.
He's got a great soul. It's about 3,000 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like full of hair, like gray hair all over it. But he's got this incredible old soul, and I really like doing the show with him because I know you were on there as well.
No, dude, he turned me on. Wait, let me rewind.
Whoa!
That came out. I heard it. What I said. He put
Boy,
me
did it come out
onto
wrong.
12 Angry Men, and I
Dude,
fucking love that movie.
hang on. So Harrison, you turned Rich on.
That's gonna make the highlight show. I know. Damn it.
Oh yeah, you turned me on.
I stick my foot in my mouth.
I love
Once
these
a day.
a hairy soul. Yes, an old hairy soul. He's got that Rip Van Winkle soul with the beard and all that.
I would love to get Harrison and Evan on at the same time.
Yeah. So everybody's saying, "Well, whoa, Rich turned on." It happens more than you think.
It does.
Oh my! I just had like Star Trek, like Sulu in my mind. George Takei going, "Oh my!" Harrison turned Rich to 12 Angry Men. Oh yeah. That's the only way he likes it is when they're angry.
Yeah.
Rich is a man.
Well, I love you guys.
That's great. What do you want? What?
Does he have a cone on?
Yeah, he has a cone on.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He is. So my dog has transitioned to an it because he's been fixed. So he's got to wear the cone for another week or so.
Oof. Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to deal with any puppies. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
Just no way. And and
your
pit
post
bulls
is about to swing off.
Will you stop? Stop. Go lay down. So my dog is like, "What are you doing?"
Anyway, what's
going to be crazy on the 24th. Oh yeah, you have no idea, brother. We're gonna have a blast on the 24th. I can't wait. Let's go to our highlights. But first, let's get Grant's review of First Omen. And I'm telling you, this is the greatest thing I have ever received in an email. And I've gotten nudes before. And this is the greatest thing I've ever received.
You weren't supposed to tell people about that.
Oh, sorry. Your nudes were awesome. But I don't know how you got that long lens, but it was great. That's why my cock is on the show. All right. So let's check out Grant's review. A little flair on my part, but let's check Grant's review of First Omen, the first mature movie that he's seen. Check this out.
Hey guys, Movie Buff Grant over here. Anyway, I just got done watching the First Omen, which is my first ever mature movie that I'm reviewing for Dave and Rich. And I am just gonna say this movie is way scary. It is true to the original. And I am just gonna say that it is fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. To even the way mature audiences, and I am just gonna give my score of a 9.5 for me. So I think that's all I'm gonna say. And also, the cast was stellar, an absolute bang. Dave, Rich, hope you guys take care, and hopefully have a good pleasant dreams.
Dude, that was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
he goes, fucking awesome, incredible. And then I'm like, dude, I'm slowing that down. I'm amping it up. So I put it in there twice more time.
Thank you, Grant, for that review.
So now I have this forever.
Fucking incredible.
Forever. That's staying in here forever, which is
awesome.
That is awesome. So
that was awesome.
Grant, thank you for the soundbite. That is going to be on this channel for years to come.
Yeah, that was Grant. Thank you for sending the review in. We always appreciate it. And I hope you send in next week. We're doing Wish. I hope he sends in a quick review for Wish next week.
Yeah, I wonder if I don't think I got one from him, but I know he was talking about Wish, so I know he's seen it.
Yeah, I hope he
There's
he
some
sends us one.
sort of movie subscription pass. AMC and Regal both have one.
I don't have either one of those around here.
Yep. Yeah. Careful, David. The dog might turn rich on too. I have the A-list nudes. Yeah, you're what, David? I love this puppy wants some attention. He just got his pelotas cut off. He got no more huevos, no more huevos de perro. Love it. Cody's laughing. Whoa, Grant's getting saucy.
I know, right? We corrupted him.
Yep, we did. We told him. He was like, I want to keep it PG. Don't keep it PG for us.
No, we don't keep PG.
So he comes to me with
Fucking incredible.
that's gonna be there forever. Grant, I thank you, brother.
We appreciate you, brother.
I heard that this morning, and I'm like, I am so putting it on the show right now. That is happening.
You're permanently part of By the Numbers, Grant.
It was funny. David quote when seeing Rich's nudes, fucking incredible. Oh yeah. Actually, it's more
Wow.
Oh shit.
No.
Anyway, what are the highlights for
let's go to our highlights on. There's so many more texts, but let's go to our highlights on First Omen, which is basically. So, Rich, you have a 10 for visuals on this.
Yeah, I thought this was shot beautiful. It is.
I think it's beautifully
the aesthetics
shot.
of it.
Yeah, I totally agree. You have 7s for acting, direction, and then you have a 6 for genre, and then everything else is like 5s and 4s.
Mm-hmm.
I have my highest is a 9. I have a 9 for subgenre. I think as paranormal goes, I thought it did really well. I gave 8s to trailer, story, and visual, and 7s to acting, direction, and sound. Let's go to our final scores on it, and then I'll try to clean up the rest of the chat. So IMDb, and hold on, I got to get rid of this comment.
Yeah, you liked that way more than I did.
I did.
Yeah.
But I generally like horror movies more than you do. But
that is true.
So IMDb is giving this 6.9. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 81%. Audience score 72%. Rich, you gave it a 61. I gave it a 72 for an average score of 66.5.
Yeah. All right.
So let's see. Like Grant dropping F-bombs, kind of like Mr. Rogers cursing at me. It's both exciting and perplexing. I know. I felt
right.
I was a little uncomfortable, but then I couldn't stop laughing. So it just had to go on there. Do you have a guest for next week? Evan, we have 2 guests for next week. We've got Corey and Rob coming in for the 24th. Right now it's 6 movies, but we might end up having to get rid of. No, I don't think we have to get rid of one. No, we're doing 6 movies. I keep thinking Sasquatch Sunset is next week because it's premiering this week.
Yeah.
And so that's where my brain's going. Because my brain is not working very well lately.
Evan,
so
you gotta come back on, man. We got all the way up to May 15th or May 24th picked, I think, on our Faces for Radio Instagram page.
Yeah.
So get in there and pick a day.
Yeah. The Omen poster is moving behind you, David. Yeah,
he keeps moving.
I don't know if the fan's doing it or it could be the dog bumping it with his cone.
It was the dog. Because you can see in the little corner.
You can see because he kind of catch that right there and make it move. Or it could be a ghost. Hey, who knows? Like when Arnold corrupted in T3. Yep. When Arnold got corrupted in T3 app. Yeah. Shit, I can't type. You can't type. I can't talk. And, Rich is turned on. So I think it's a good show altogether. Harrison. Yeah, by Harrison. I think it's a good show altogether. Yeah. Speaking of good, let's go to our number 4 movie. Which one do you think came in at number 4?
I'm going to go with Bob Marley.
You are correct, sir. Bob Marley, One Love.
I really wanted to like this. I really did. I like those aspects of this movie. I liked the music. The music was good.
Sasquatch on the brain. I'll take that. Okay, just loved Wish and think people misunderstand. So we're an argument for it. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about Wish next week on the show. So
If you
If
want to
you
send in a review,
yeah, if you want to do a recording, you can send it to me. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll give you my email, and you can send it to me, and I'll put it on the show. Or you can just join in the chat and speak your piece. But either way, but yes, Bob Marley, One Love comes in at number 4 this week. And yeah, I really thought this would be. I was expecting great,
hmm
and it was good.
it's okay.
But yeah, it was fine. It just I wanted more story. I didn't get. I mean, I
Mhm.
liked the story, but they really only covered like this.
Yeah.
And I wanted all the other stuff. I think this is one time where I'm actually disappointed in the length of this movie.
Yeah, I can see that. There's things in here I didn't know. I didn't know
Yeah.
about the whole Jamaica thing, the political thing. I was ignorant when it comes to Bob Marley. I mean, I knew
Well,
who he
when
was.
that all was happening, you weren't even born yet.
Yeah, but still, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't
I
know
mean,
how he died.
I knew about that. I was it was weird. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect thing. I thought he was assassinated.
I did too. I thought he was killed.
I thought, and my wife said the same thing. She's like, "Didn't he get shot?" And I'm like, "He got shot,"
See,
but
that's how I thought he died.
turns out that's not how he died. But that was evening.
Yeah,
Yeah. So One Love didn't finish it. The actor was driving me crazy.
a little bit. Yeah.
I could see that. Rich just turned on by Harrison. Yes, Rob.
What's up,
Hey, what's
Jay?
up, Jay? Jay over
Hope you're doing good.
on Turner Fans channel. That's awesome. Liked One Love. It was good. Should have been R-rated. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't see why though.
Watched it with the CC on. It was cool because that was the thing that it printed out I did the captions as well, thinking that I'd understand it better, but it was phonetically accurate to what they were saying. So I was reading it going, I still have no idea what they're saying. But yeah, he was so young when he died. Yeah, he died at 36. And I was like, wow.
I had no idea.
I knew he was younger.
Yeah.
But
see, the way people raved about this movie in theaters, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. Everybody was raving about it. I thought, oh man, this is gonna be like right up there with
Bohemian
Rhapsody and I mean way better than the Whitney Houston one, which I thought the Whitney Houston one was better than this.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
What's up, Tiana?
What's up, Tiana? Hope you're doing good.
You. I love Bob Marley's music. His best album is Live Bob Marley. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I was a fan of his music, but I really loved the music in the movie.
Me too.
I liked where they placed it. I loved how they did the music. Whenever he was performing live or whenever they were playing the stuff in the background, it was all Bob Marley music. And at least as far as I know.
Yeah.
And no, he's turned on. He's not horny. He's just turned on.
Only by Harrison.
Only by Harrison. So I think Tiana's safe, actually. It was just Harrison that turns him on. I liked One Love. Don't mind it focused on a short time period. I agree with that. I mean, I didn't mind it. I wanted more.
Yeah. I wanted to be educated more.
I wanted it more of a biopic than it was. Because what was that one? And I think, the Whitney Houston one did the same thing. Yeah. No, it's okay. But there was one where we were like the Michael Jackson one, which was great.
But that was a documentary.
Focused on Thriller.
Yeah, but that was a documentary.
It was a documentary, but it just focused on Thriller. And I wanted more of his story. And yeah, I didn't really care for the main actor that played Bob Marley. I didn't really care for him. One thing I did learn in this movie is that dreadlocks repel bullets, apparently. Because in the, his wife gets shot in the head, and because of her dreadlocks, it didn't hit her brain. So I'm like, damn, I need to get me some dreadlocks. I that'll never happen because I don't have enough hair to do any of
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
And and there's a bald spot like right here, so I've got like a target. If I get dreadlocks, then there's still going to be this
I don't have a
opening.
bald spot yet.
No, I just have a bald spot. As my mother said, may she rest. She says, if you're balding from the top, you're sexy. If you're balding from the front, you're a thinker. But when the two meet, you just think you're sexy. So, glad I'm safe. Yeah, we are too. Tiana, you are safe.
Speaking of biopics, you brought up the Michael Jackson Thriller. Man, out of CinemaCon last week, some good word came out for that Michael Jackson biopic. So people were really excited.
Yeah, I didn't like how they sugarcoated the marriage, but that's what happens when the family is heavily involved. Yeah, no, there was
what I don't understand that. What does that mean, Dal?
Well, from what I understand, there was a lot of infidelity and marital problems, but they really like canceled all that out, and it was like supposedly the perfect marriage, but it wasn't. There was all kinds of turmoil going on.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So, yeah, Jay, I'm trying to picture that. I'm trying to picture that. We need pics. I'm glad I'm all the way in California, far, far away from Rich. Yes, I think you said that before, Rob. Should have been rated R. I agree with that to an extent, but and I'm really kind of surprised. I mean, for what they showed, it shouldn't be rated R. But if they're going to make it rated R, make it a little bit longer, I think it could have gone. It's only an hour 47 minutes long. I think if they would have put a half an hour more in it, they could have given a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning. With how he changed, because he went from this this political icon to this musical icon, and then he put the two together, and they didn't even show half of that. So I mean, Bob Marley was an amazing person. I of course I have problems with the drug use.
Yeah.
But aside from that, a brilliant musician and a great person. And it's so sad that he passed away when he did.
Yeah.
But I liked this movie, but it didn't do the justice that I wanted.
For me, the best part of the movie is when his shooter comes back in the house.
Yeah, and he apologized. Yeah, I agree with that.
I thought that was.
I like that too.
And then,
yes, lots of infidelity, including a number of kids with other women. Yeah, you see all the kids at the end. I was just like, I don't remember her having all those kids. I thought, he did okay. I don't know. Jay, if you send pics, make sure you're fully clothed. Yeah, we don't know. Drug use was part of the. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not. I'm not Rastafari. I'm not like that.
That's okay though, man. Yeah. Dave has a problem with drug use. It doesn't bother me. So it kind of works out, We're the yin and the yang.
Yeah, he has things that bother him that don't bother me.
Yeah.
And then I have things that bother me that don't bother him. So that's why we're a good contrast on the show. But I did not score this lower because of the drug use. They didn't really glorify the drug use. He was just there smoking weed. And it wasn't like making it so he was better with the weed. I thought that was weird. One Love was 10 times better than Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh,
whoa,
we're gonna say goodbye to Dell. No, no. All movies are subjective. I thought Bohemian Rhapsody, although historically inaccurate, was more entertaining and a better movie.
And Rami Malek, whatever he was phenomenal in that.
But yeah, Rami Malek, he was amazing,
Mr. Robot.
But the Bob Marley movie, more historically accurate, but the actor, I didn't think the actor did as good of a job.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you take the good with the bad, but I felt I loved Bohemian Rhapsody.
I did too.
And not so much with this one. But let's go to our highlights on it. But first, we'll listen to Evan. Bohemian Rhapsody was terrible. Agree with Dell. Okay. He had 11 kids. I think he finally found his soulmate in Rita and became more of a family man.
Man, 11 kids.
11
Man,
kids.
he needs to pull out. At least
His
6,
pullout
7
game is
times.
not strong. That is not. That is not strong. But in funny in the movie, he only mentions Ziggy by name
Yeah, once.
once.
It was outside in the park, wasn't it?
Glad Bob Marley One Love got a review. Yep. Speaking of which, I have a review from Grant.
Ooh.
Let's go to Grant's review of Bob Marley.
Hey guys, Movie Buff Grant over here, and today I am going to be doing By the Numbers of Bob Marley's One Love. I saw this movie right before Madam Web, and I will say that I really dug this movie. Like, I'm not going to lie, this film is mainly about family and, of course, love. And the movie came out on Valentine's Day, which kind of makes sense for Valentine's situations like this. If you are a fan of Bob Marley, I would highly recommend it. And I'm just going to say that the storyline was very good. The cast was amazing. The biopic was very fantastic. And the music was very catchy at times. I am going to be giving this movie a 10 out of 10. And probably one of my favorite Paramount movies of the year. So, that's it, and take care.
So yeah,
Thank you,
97 from Grant. Good score. Notice that Bob Marley wasn't shown a single time in the movie, which helped keep it under an R rating.
I don't understand.
Well, he was shown at the end. I'm not
That's
sure.
my favorite parts when they're showing him the real.
How
him.
about abstinence, right? I mean, well, he definitely didn't practice that with 11 kids. But no, I mean, shoot. No, if you guys don't like Bohemian Rhapsody, that's fine. I absolutely loved it. But Bob Marley's music bring me back to the days of partying in the Keys when I was a kid. Also, I have done a lot of research on their religion. I didn't know that worship our same God. Yeah, no, it worships. Yeah, it's all Jesus and stuff because they talk about the Bible. They use the Bible as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all like a version of Christianity. Rocket Man was better. Oh, I hated Rocket Man, but Dell called that. David probably hated it because it was awful. Not sure. Actually, no, he was showing smoke. He was smoking in the car.
In the campfire.
Yeah, in the campfire, he was smoking with the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
That a couple times where he was smoking. But like I said, he didn't really, it wasn't like puff, puff, pass, and it didn't focus on the joint. That's all I know about marijuana, except for the fact that it puts me in the hospital if I'm not careful.
That's funny. Puff, puff, pass. I just watched Friday last night.
Okay.
That makes sense. Said that.
Let's go to our highlights on Bob Marley One Love. Coming in fourth place, you guys. Rich, you have a couple of 10s here. You have a 10 for the story and a 10 for sound, an 8 for the ending, 7s for acting, visual, direction, genre, and subgenre. I have 2 10s as well. I gave a 10 to the ending and a 10 to the sound, a 9 to the genre, an 8 to the story and to the subgenre, and then 7s to the acting, visuals, and direction. Well, let's go to our final scores on Bob Marley One Love. You guys coming in fourth place, still pretty good.
Yeah.
IMDb is giving this 6.3. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 43%, audience score 92%.
Oh damn! That's
Rich,
high.
you gave it a 70. I gave it a 73 for an average score of 71.5. Yeah. Like I said, this would be like higher up. I mean, all of our movies are actually pretty good this week.
Yeah, I was surprised. There's one in here
difficult to follow sometimes. I was a little bored in the middle.
Yeah, I was too.
I'll admit, I was bored in the middle. I loved the beginning and I love the end, but I was kind of bored in the middle. I will add this to my collection. Awesome. I'm glad. Yeah. All right. Number 3.
I am going to go with the Shanley movie.
Yep, you are correct. The Haunted Shanley comes in 3rd place, you guys. This is exclusively on Scare Network TV. If you guys have not already joined us, where is it? Yeah. You can go to scarenetwork.tv to watch exclusive Spirits with Spirits content, which is my podcast with John, or you can check out all of their paranormal documentaries, horror, true crime, and monster movies. They've got all kinds of good stuff there. Subscriptions are free with ads, but there's not very many ads because they're just getting started and only a couple years old. But you can pay for the subscription. It's $4.99 a month, and then you can get full access without ads and all that good stuff. So this one,
I didn't like it.
awesome. Heard they're making Bruce Springsteen biopic.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
With the guy from The Bear.
Haunted Shanley, never heard of this one. Yeah. So this is like I said, this is exclusive for the Scare Network TV
It's a
network.
documentary.
It's a documentary about a hotel in New York. And it's interesting because this actually turned out to be connected to the Demon Castle
which was
documentary,
fantastic.
which was amazing.
Yeah.
But it seemed that the spirit, the negative spirit that was at the Demon Castle, followed Sean Astin and the guys that were there, followed them here.
Yeah.
And we're still messing with them. So I liked that part about it. It was interesting, but this was not as good of a documentary.
Yeah. It felt too long. And like I said,
it was over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And
It should have been like an hour and a half.
Cut that down.
Yeah.
It's a documentary, but also a musical. Springsteen, but yeah, the Springsteen biopic looks interesting. I'm interested in it.
I'm not a Springsteen guy. I don't like him.
I like Springsteen, but they're basing it on one of the albums like they did.
It's 1981-ish.
Not Born in the USA.
No, it's the one before that, I think.
It's the one before it. And I'm like, Born in the USA, it was like his album. That's the one that everybody listened to. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed in that. But yeah, so you guys, basically what these are is like a giant episode of Ghost Adventures, right? Or Ghost Hunters or something like that, where paranormal investigators go to a location. There's a lot of talk about the history. They interview people, and then they do these investigations. Now, in this one felt more like a Ghost Adventures episode than anything else, because they had some great history footage in the beginning, and then after that, it was pretty much all investigation.
An annoying investigation.
And yeah, the annoying person that you don't like.
Oh, dude, I can't stand him. I mean, I'm not saying I can't stand him. I don't know him. I don't like the way he's betrayed, or the way he acts on.
They should make a biopic about Rich.
No. Yeah, I just don't like. I wish they would leave him off and just let that other dude, because there's two. What's it, Sean Astin? That's his name, right?
Yeah, Sean Astin.
Sean Astin.
Yeah,
I really like him.
Good night, brother.
Hey, good night, Jay.
Thank you so much for being on. You guys corrupted me. Wait till next week, bro.
Yeah, right. And then that other dude that followed him to his house, or they said his cabinets were opening up. And
yeah,
focus more on those. Let those two guys do it.
Yeah.
I
think that was Chris. Was that guy? Chris Mendoza? Yeah. I'm liking him.
Me too.
But yeah, I don't know. We're still gonna see Eric for a little while, but I think he's off the network now. I think he's stepped off to do something else.
Oh, thank gosh.
But I think there's still a couple of documentaries coming that have him in it. But and also I wanted to talk to you about actual original Scare Network original movie that they released that maybe we can check out and see if we want to talk about on the show.
Well, if it's new, then let's just throw it in there, because I need one more for the 24th.
Yeah, so, what was it called? Something about April or
let's just throw it in
there. Yeah, I'll find it and we'll
just send me a message.
I don't know if it's a short movie or whatever.
The thing I liked about these documentaries is the audio that they capture. Like when that
Yeah.
girl's talking, you hear that no,
Yeah.
and that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's like,
Yeah. Now there's some good audio
mhm,
on on all of these documentaries. I mean,
yeah,
Billy does a great job with the sound here. And then, they had some visuals with some spiritual energy that was moving around, and then of course the SLS stuff, which
yeah.
had some really good stuff. Okay, Rob. Michael Pena should play Rich. Paul Giamatti would play David.
Very good. I'd watch that movie.
I'd buy that movie. The bear actor,
Yeah.
I feel love with a shameless SHO series and the Showtime series, most recently in the Iron Claw, not to be confused with the Claw from Liar Liar. Right. Nothing can stop the Claw. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this was good, but it was a miss compared to the other stuff that we've seen
Demon
recently.
Castle was fantastic.
Demon Castle was amazing. And another one that I watched recently, which was Malefist, that was his home run. I gave that one a 91.
Oh wow.
For the documentary, but that's an older one, so we don't review them here.
Yeah.
I reviewed that on Spirits with Spirits. Yeah. Pena and Giamatti sounds like a damn good movie, right? Dude.
Yeah.
And it needs to be called The Faces for Radio.
Yeah.
I think that'd be awesome. We should write a script, send it into them, see if they like it.
There you go.
We'll do that. We'll do the show. Do the biopic movie about our measly podcast. All right, but let's go to our highlights on it. If you guys get Scare Network TV, I would recommend other ones above this, but this was okay.
But for $5 though, man.
But for $5 a month and no ads, there's a lot of stuff. Classic horror, like you can watch like classic movies. They got the Taking Endeavor Logan. They got there's all sorts of horror documentaries and series, not to mention our podcast, Spirits with Spirits, with myself and John, where we review haunted locations and alien events, cryptids, all kinds of stuff. So it's awesome. I love it. And I hope you guys get a chance to do that. Both y'all have badass shirts on tonight, though. Thanks, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you are too short and too loud to be played by Penn and Teller. I don't know. Teller's pretty short.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to Penn Jillette, who's like, I don't know, he's like an angry building or something. He's like caveman size. I don't know how tall he is, but yeah, Teller seems a little quiet for us. But no, I like Pena and Giamatti. I think that works.
That's a good pick.
I'm down for that combo, man. I'd watch that movie. Speaking of which, going back to our highlights, Rich, you did give a 10 to sound, so did I, because I think the sound is the best part about this documentary. You gave an 8 to the cast and an 8 to the subgenre, which is paranormal, and then 7s to ending, story, visuals, direction, and genre. I gave my 10s to cast because I know all the guys and sound. And then I gave an 8 to the subgenre and then 7s to trailer, ending, visuals, direction, and genre. So all in all, we're pretty close here. We'll go to our final score. Now, no reviews on Rotten Tomatoes usually don't touch this network at all.
They didn't even have it on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the one when I put on Letterboxd, I have to put it on.
Oh, okay.
So I submit the request to the movie database or whatever it is that's connected to Letterboxd, and then they put the documentary on there. So I did that with the last two, with Demon Castle and with what was the first one that we watched? The Bel Air House. Pen is ginormous. Yep, I just volunteered at my local comic book store for a 5/4 free comic book day.
Because that's free. Yeah, it's free comic book days coming up. That's awesome, Rob. Hopefully you pick up something good. I know they have an X-Men event. I think it's X-Men free comic book in the Marvel, and I think Transformers is going to have on Free Comic Book Day too. There's some good stuff coming out, man.
Yep. All right, let's go to our final scores on The Haunted Shanley. This is coming in third place, you guys. Like I said, IMDb has it at a 7.0, but there's only one review, and it's mine. So, so I'm not going to really count that, but that goes on there. Nothing on Rotten Tomatoes. Rich, you gave it a 71. I gave it a 74 for an average score of 72.5.
Yeah, I would never watch this again.
Yeah, me neither. I think I'm. This is one that I'm like a one and done maybe.
Yeah, Demon Castle, I'd watch again.
I'm getting a
awesome,
free
bro.
T-shirt as well. That's cool, bro. Pen is 6'6". See, I told you he was a tall. Anything over 5'10" is gigantic to me. So, Rich again for the lowest. Yep. All right, let's go to the next one.
I'm gonna go Ricky Stenicki.
You are
This
correct, sir.
surprised
Ricky
me.
Stenicki comes in second place. I like this, bro.
I did too.
I
didn't think it 'cause
really
don't like comedy.
enjoyed this. This was hilarious. It's raunchy.
Mhm.
It's my 5-year-old brain and my adult brain both really liked it.
Yeah,
All it's missing is a really good poo scene, but I'm okay with what they got.
yeah.
There's a lot of dick and ball jokes.
Very
There's a
John Cena.
lot of dick and ball jokes.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I'm short at 6'2". No, you're not short at 6'2". Shut up. Rich knows. Yeah, Rich knows. But guys, this is on Prime right now.
This made me laugh.
At this was funny. This was not.
It had
This
nothing
was
to do
way
with
better
it.
than I expected.
Yeah.
So the synopsis on this reads: when three childhood best friends pull a prank that goes wrong, they invent the imaginary Ricky Stenicki to get them out of trouble. 20 years later, they're still using the non-existent Ricky as a handy alibi for their immature behavior. Dick and ball jokes. Yep.
Yep.
There, this guy, John Cena, plays Hard Rock Rod. And he basically changes, he does a Weird Al Yankovic to songs and he changes them into masturbation songs.
Yeah.
Just
And it's funny watching him
stick
perform.
that in your head, but when he's singing the songs and he's dressing up, it's hilarious.
When he does Devo. Oh,
Yeah.
that was funny. Billy Idol.
Yeah. Billy Idol. Caveman is exactly a foot taller than me. Cena looks hot. Ricky Stenicki was. I did
funny.
too. I loved it. Rock Hard Rod was his stage name at the swampy chicken or whatever the heck that casino was. Doesn't have a bad. No, he's not bad. I mean, he's still one of the best, one of the most underrated freestyle rappers that I've ever heard. But aside from that, he was singing pretty good.
Yeah.
And I liked the songs that he was doing. And then the stuff that he was saying was hilarious. Because even when he was in a regular conversation, his jokes, his humor was, everything was about dicks. Kind of like Rich. They had plenty of dick for Rich. He was
plenty of dick.
Plenty of dick. It was like,
I think maybe
you
Peacemaker.
guys got me all left up.
I think Peacemaker may have helped him with this role.
Yeah. I mean, but no, I thought John Cena was good in this. It was, that actually the one that kind of disappointed me was Zac Efron. I thought he was just kind of, he was just kind of there. I mean, he's not a great actor, but he seemed really subdued. And I guess they're supposed to have him that way. As opposed to like when he was in Neighbors with Seth Rogen, he was the crazy one. You should reach out to Rock Hard Rod for your news at 5. we should. But yeah, dude, I like this. And
I did too. This had no business being as funny as it was.
This had no business being this good. I liked it a lot. And But yeah, it's rated R, and it even says R-rated comedy because that's what it is.
And it was. We don't get those very good ones very often.
Yeah, I mean, Joyride and No Hard Feelings were kind of the last ones. Other than that, there hasn't been any really good R-rated comedies. Like we like.
Yeah.
How hard? Rock hard. Efren and Cena did not sound like a damn good movie, but I guess I'll
It's
give it a
funny.
shot. It doesn't, right? You're thinking like, I mean, when I saw the trailer for it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this.
Right.
I want to check this one out. Is it coming to physical?
I don't know. I don't know.
Good question. With dick jokes, I'm in. I bet you are, Rob.
In your mouth.
I was gonna say the same thing. You totally beat me to it.
I don't know if it's coming. Prime. Sometimes the movies don't come to.
Yeah, sometimes they don't, or they don't release them like for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't show a physical release.
Yeah.
So I hope to see it. I'd buy this.
I think I would too, but maybe at $10 on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay more than 15.
Cena is in you, Rich. It's really great, Dell. I've seen it twice. Yeah, I enjoyed this way more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
I want to point out that we got likes on Facebooks from my son Eric and my sister Luan. Thank you so much. I love you guys. We are now sitting with 8 live on Twitter.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you guys for joining us. It's too bad you guys can't comment on Twitter, but you can watch us live. But feel free to message me at the 4K Lowdown, at the Lowdown 1 on Twitter or X, if you want to. If you have a movie that you want us to view or something like that that's new that's coming out,
we got something we were working on that we will talk about at the end of the show. I hope you still do. Yeah, I
almost forgot about it. I was like, "What else? We were doing another thing tonight, right?" And then I went over to on Instagram and I saw the thumbnail that I already made for you for it, and I was like, "Oh yeah." Might get a UK or Australian release, maybe.
Okay.
Sounds like a classic with dick and ball jokes. Oh yeah, it's a classic. This is an instant classic with dick and ball jokes. But
even William H. Macy with the
air dick.
Yeah,
air dick stuff and cupping the balls. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing that." Oh, it's so funny. I was laughing. It was great. It was great. Let's go to our final scores on it. Did I do I didn't do the highlights yet, did I?
No, you did do the highlights.
Nope, I didn't. Highlights on it. Let's do that first. Highlights. You gave it a 10 for cast and a 10 for sound. And then you have 8s for story, genre, and subgenre. 7 for acting and ending. And then a 3 for the trailer. You watched the trailer and you were like, no, fuck that.
I did. It was like, nope.
Yep. Now I did not give any 10s. Yeah.
I'm being surprised.
Yeah. I did not give any 10s here. I gave 9s to the cast, ending, and genre because I thought it was really funny. I gave an 8 to the story and an 8 to the subgenre, and then 7s to acting, directing, and sound, which I never thought I would put a 7 for acting for a John Cena movie. I never thought I would do it. But
have you watched Peacemaker yet?
I have not. I haven't seen an episode of Peacemaker. The only thing I've seen is that Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, watch Peacemaker. I didn't like that Suicide Squad movie with him in it.
Seedlings is all.
Until I saw.
That's all I'll say. Macy was iconic in the Shameless TV series.
I agree.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've seen episodes of that, but I haven't seen the whole
I've
series.
seen the first 3 seasons. That's it.
But I like William H. Macy. I think he's
Mhm.
amazing. Very underrated actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought John Cena was hilarious in this.
Mhm.
Kept cracking me up. And in the midst of all this, like I said, my 5-year-old brain loved it. All the dick jokes, all the crap, loved it.
Mhm.
And then there's a little bit of a good story going on
I agree.
that really surprised me. And that's where
Yeah.
my adult brain was like, oh, hey, there's actually a point to this. And it actually made sense.
I know, right?
So yeah, I think, come for the stupid, stay for the intelligent stuff. Yeah. Peacemaker's good. I can't wait for season 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will definitely watch it at some point. I just haven't seen it. But now we can go to our final scores on Ricky
Oh, yeah.
Stenicki, you guys, coming in second place. IMDb is giving this 6.2. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 48%. That seems logical for them. 73% for audience score. Rich, you gave it a 71. I gave it a 76 for a total average score of 73.5.
Yep.
Jennifer Holland is hot. I love the Suicide Squad and
Sweet.
Peacemaker.
I didn't like the Suicide Squad. Well, I saw that first, of course. I didn't like it. But then I watched Peacemaker, and then I understood what James Gunn was doing. So I went back and revisited the Suicide Squad, and I liked it a lot more.
It made more sense then, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But our number one movie,
Rich is low again.
it was recommended to us
Yep.
from Caveman, and I'm so glad he recommended this.
I'm glad he recommended this too, brother.
Yeah, so a
our
big thank
number
you for
one
that.
movie this week is The Lionheart, and it's on Max right now.
This was touching. This was just fucking good.
Yeah, this was good. So I'm going to read the synopsis. It says Dan Weldon, a 2-time Indianapolis 500 champion, died on the track, shocking the world of motorsports to its very core. 10 years later, Sebastian and Oliver Weldon continue their father's practice. I like how this documentary goes full circle with the kids, and then the mother dealing with it as first a wife, and then as the mother of the 2 boys, dealing with us, basically going through the same emotions. I'm gonna start this by saying I don't know shit about racing.
Me neither.
I don't know shit about Indy 500. I don't know shit about the Formula One racers. Nothing like that.
The
But
only
you don't
racing I
need
know
to grasp this story.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't need it to grasp this story. I
The
didn't know the
racing is
history
just the
about this.
setting.
I didn't know what happened. But this is just a really good story about this family. And you can plug this into just about any sport and see a similar story where the father dies doing the sport that he loves, and then the kids follow suit and they go into the same sport. So to have this story was really good. So would not have come across our radar if it hadn't been
Not
for
at all.
Caveman. So Caveman, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for giving this to
And
us.
that goes for any guys. If it's a new movie, it has to be a new movie. Within a couple months, recommend it to us if you want us to review it.
Yeah. See, Lionheart was good, but not for me. I've never been a Formula One fan, so I vaguely remember him dying. I was an NHRA fan growing up. Okay, so
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't know what any of that I don't know what that means, but F1 is Formula One. So you were kind of bored. I understand that, but like I said, I didn't know anything about this. I still thought it was a good story.
Me too.
But I would not revisit this. I would not watch this again.
Me neither.
I'm one and done. And I don't think I would have missed, my life. Okay. That's drag racing. NHRA is drag racing. Thank you, Miss K, man. I appreciate the education, because I don't know anything about any of that. If it's football, I know all of it. If it's baseball, that's Rich. And other than that, or if it's wrestling, we both can answer those questions. But yeah, I don't know. I've always been interested in Formula One racing. Sadly, wasn't ever adopted in the States like soccer. Yeah, this was I mean, but like I said, it's good. It's a great story. I don't think my life is better for it because I watched it, but I'm really glad it's our number one movie.
Me too. Me too. I was touched. I felt more for the kids. I mean, I'm not saying taking away the wife's pain,
Yeah.
but seeing, like, can you imagine what those kids were feeling when they see the other kids' dads?
Well, that was the thing. They were like,
man.
the other kids, when they come into Michael Andretti's thing and they're racing, and all these other kids, their dads are like helping them, but they don't have their dad. Their mom is helping them.
Yeah.
And not that she doesn't know her stuff, but yeah, no, I totally felt that.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
With the boys, and they touch on it in the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
With like, maybe, this is what's going on, because they couldn't figure out why the boys weren't doing well.
And I think, and another thing I loved was Dan's friends, the other racers, his surrounding friends, the supporting.
Yeah, the core people that were on his team back in the day, and how they kind of stepped up and helped the family. I did like that. See, and this is the thing, Miss Caveman, I want to come to you again on this. I think either you got to be a Formula One fan or not be a fan of any of it. Because, if you're a fan of drag racing, or if you're a fan of NASCAR, then maybe this won't appeal to you because you're not a Formula One fan. But because I didn't know any of this, I'm not a fan of any of it. I just went in for the story, and I like the story.
Yeah.
So they live their lives 1/4 mile. Well, the Indy 500, I think it's 500 miles, but yeah,
what I didn't know, there was a go-kart league. I had no fucking clue.
Yeah, no, I knew something about that. They have like all different like levels of leagues, like from go-karts to like the little buggies.
I had no idea.
Stuff like that. They
Definitely
have all
check it out,
of,
Robert.
Yeah, it's worth seeing.
Good.
Very tragic what Vegas promoters were encouraging for. Yeah, no, that was the whole thing about how Dan Wheldon died.
Yeah.
And that's
Thank Caveman, Robert.
Thank Caveman, because we wouldn't have known about this documentary either. This would, like I said, this would not have been on our radar at all if Caveman hadn't said, "Hey, Lionheart, check this out." And I'm like, "Lionheart, what's that?" And
the thing I didn't like either was that fucking idiot. The way he said Dan Wheldon died, he just nonchalantly just announced it in the press conference. Did you catch that, the way he just delivered it?
Yeah,
I didn't like that. Just something that really bothered me. But again, this is a great documentary.
Yeah,
I might be putting this maybe in my top 10 so far. I've only got 4 movies in my top 10 so far.
Well, at least you don't call it a top 5 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I only have 2 movies in my top 10.
And one of them is next week for me.
One of them is next week.
Yeah.
That's the one. One of them, oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And we're not talking about Wish.
We're not talking about Wish, but fuck, I was so impressed with that movie. It was really, really good.
I think that movie makes up for what he did with Men.
Yeah. The Grand Prix is going to be at Long Beach, California. See, I don't know anything about that, bro. I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
But it sounds like you're a Formula One fan, and if you are, you'd love this movie. I think you'd take this documentary. But I liked it.
I got choked up. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a crier anyway. I'll admit that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a big baby.
Yeah. I'm a crier.
All right. Let's go to our highlights on it. So, Rich, you gave 10s to the ending, story, and sound. And then 8s to the acting, visuals, direction, genre, and subgenre. I gave a 10 to the story, and then I gave 8s to acting, direction, sound, and genre, and then 7s to visuals and subgenre. Yep. Thanks, Caveman. Civil War and Dune Tune so far for me. Joke, what? Very, very welcome. Come here for the dick jokes and leave for the recommend. Hey, no problem.
That's
Hey.
a great tagline. That is a
Yeah.
great tagline.
Come for the dick, leave for the doc. But dude, this was good. I will admit this was good. And nothing like kicking it in the driveway. What's up, Holland?
What's
good
up,
to see you,
man?
brother.
Hope you're doing good.
We are just talking about our number one movie this week, which is the Lionhearts documentary on Max. You guys, if you get a chance to see it, Rob is all messed up, dude. You're gonna be so turned around next week, bro.
And turned on, baby.
Yeah, and turned on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caveman. We will get to Spotify here in a second. Let's go to our final scores on the Lionheart. Let you guys, this is coming in first place. IMDb is giving this a 7.2, no Rotten Tomatoes critic score, and with less than 50 reviews, a 95 for the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Rich, you gave it an 82. I gave it a 75 for an average score of 78.5.
Yeah. This is a fantastic documentary.
Or turned out. No, turned on. I mean, turned around. I don't know. Something will be in a knot by the time you get done. But you guys, this has been an amazing show.
Yeah.
And get the fine tuning out of the way. This has been an amazing show that is sponsored by Spotify for podcasting. They take the audio portion of our live stream, sponsor us, and get us on other podcast sites like Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, Castbox, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. They do it all for free. And once we get more followers, they give us more sponsors, and we can start monetizing and making money at this. But for right now, we're doing it for the fun. We're still sitting at 25 followers on Spotify. So if you guys get a chance, give us a follow on Spotify, and then you can listen to us on any podcast network.
Awesome. Please do.
Yep. Rich has the high score. I think this is the only one that Rich score is higher than mine. Otherwise, I think that was higher than Rich on every other movie. Another thing I wanted to point out, and by complete accident, all of my movies are a point apart for my scores.
Oh, really?
I had 72, 73, 74, 75, and 76.
Oh, that's cool.
So again, honoring Autism Awareness Month. My OCD actually did that. So Autism Awareness Month is for April, you guys. And I'm going to put the banner, the ticker to call in, and also go to the autismsociety.org/contact us. If you suspect your child has autism, to get them tested. Because if they're on the spectrum, it's easier for them to be diagnosed and move forward with their lives. So you guys, if you're finding that, like my granddaughter, we felt that she was about 2 years behind at least with her development and nonverbal, and now she's talking and having a great time. So she's still a little bit behind. We might can't start her in kindergarten yet, but she's going to turn 5 next month. And we're looking forward to maybe next year, probably getting her in kindergarten, which would be a lot sooner than we could have. So I love it. And I love my granddaughter. And I know if my granddaughter were here, she would say, awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I love her so much.
Why?
Rich has the high ground.
Also, kind of piggybacking on
TikToks.
This.
We're going to hashtag that.
That's a pretty good one. I want to talk about mental health. If you guys are struggling, I mean, I struggle with mental health. Almost everybody struggles with mental health at one point. Man, if you're ever down and out, reach out to someone. Don't try to keep it in. I know, David, I can speak for you. We're here if you ever need to talk. We're not
Yeah.
professionals by any means, but I got big ears. I'm a good listener. Dave's a good listener.
Yep.
Just reach out to somebody. Just don't keep it in because it's not good.
Yeah, no, don't bottle that in, you guys. If you're if you're struggling, hit somebody up, and if you
Yeah.
don't have anybody, you have us.
Yeah.
So don't
Or
think
there's
that
a
you're ever
1-800
don't
number
think
you
that
can
you're ever
call too.
alone,
Yeah.
because you're never alone in this. There's always someone there to support you, and if you don't think you have someone to support you, you do, because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
us.
So that's
No judgment,
that's all.
you guys.
Yeah,
If something's
none
going on,
whatsoever.
no judgment. We are here to help you.
Yep.
I love that, Miss K, man. Yes, beautiful. I mean, well thoughts, well wishes, prayers
Yeah.
to you, in a speedy recovery. K, man, you're welcome, brother.
Yeah.
Temple Grandin, I've seen it.
I have never heard of it.
Well,
next week,
adults can be tested for ASD2. Yes. Sometimes the diagnosis gets overlooked and people are kids. Yeah, I mean, I recently, not related, 988. Oh yeah, that's the mental health hotline.
Yeah, thank you.
Number. You guys, thank you, caveman. But yeah, I just recently found out, before it was called ADHD, it was called hyperkineticism, and I was actually diagnosed with that when I was a child. So I now understand why I am the way I am. But it's there's no shame in getting help. There's absolutely right. There is no shame. Yeah, there's, dude, Del, we love you, man. So but yeah, we're always here for you. If you don't, like I said, I'm trying to reiterate on my soapbox here that if you need help,
yeah,
we're here for you. If you don't think anyone's here for you, we're here for you. So
our Instagram pages, some of you have our phone numbers. Yeah,
phone numbers. Some of you have our email addresses. Whatever, however you want to reach out to us, we're here. We're on Facebook. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we're not alone.
Yeah. Thank you for making us aware of autism and bringing up mental health, brother. No problem. We're gonna affect your mental health next week, but in a good way, I hope. So
next week's movie,
as Grant says, it's gonna be
fucking incredible.
That's right. It's gonna be fucking incredible. So we appreciate you guys and everyone. Yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Then I also want to acknowledge the people that come and see us on the replay. Thank you for watching our program. We really appreciate it. Again, if you do go on the Faces for Radio, also go on Turner Fan 77's channel and hit the like button there for us as well. Brother, what do we got going on for next week?
We got Rob and Corey coming next week.
Rob and Corey.
I said coming.
Rob and Corey are coming.
We
Sausage
have
Fest.
We have Rebel Moon
My ears.
Part 2 on Netflix. We have Civil War on theater at the movie theater. We have Night Swim on Blu-ray and VOD.
Yep.
We have the Academy Award nominated film. I don't think it won anything. Oh, it won Best Sound, didn't it? Zone of Interest on Max. And then
I think it won for Best Foreign Film, right?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I knew it won something, maybe.
It won for Best International Film because it beat Society of the Snow.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna find out why, because Society of the Snow was fantastic.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah, that was. And then Wish on Blu-ray, VOD, and Disney Plus.
Yep.
Those are our 5 movies, and possibly have a 6th with.
Oh no, we've added Abigail.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It's Abigail.
Yeah, no, we've added Abigail, so we have 6 movies next week. Coming all at once. That's the way it's got to be, bro.
4 guys in a cup.
4
That's what you should put on the thing. On the thumbnail.
On the thumbnail, it's gonna be 4 guys in a cup. I was gonna say Sausage Fest, but 4 guys in a cup. That's happening. I'm gonna put that on the thumbnail. It's going to be a huge show next week. Yeah. And we're talking about 4 guys in a cup. It's going to be huge. We're going to have to get a big cup.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the night swim so I can join the hate fest. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. I know Rich
I've
has
seen
seen
it.
it. I haven't. So
Did you buy it?
I know. I did not buy it.
Okay.
Because they only had the DVD. If I'm going to buy it, I
Okay.
want the Blu-ray.
Yeah. Because I need to watch it again, so I'll probably rent it. I'll probably rent it Sunday night. Would that be okay?
No, the Night Swim or
Yeah.
Night Swim is available on something, isn't it?
I don't think so. Let me look. I thought I had to.
I thought it was free somewhere. Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Save me a rental. Oh.
Yeah,
I
save
mean,
a
I didn't
little money, bro. It is.
See,
It is
I
on
seen,
Peacock. Yep.
I seen it in the theaters.
Night Swim on
when that
Peacock.
first came
Thanks,
out.
guys. Love it. Society of the Snow was amazing. Now I'm
Yeah, it
out.
was.
All right, Dell, brother. Thank you so much.
But thanks, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Duckcock. Yes, the Peacock. But yeah, no, this has been an absolute pleasure, you guys.
Yeah.
Again, April is Autism Awareness Month. Tell your friends. Also, mental health is no joke. Tell your friends. And pay it forward. Let your friends know. Let the people around you know that you're there for them.
Yeah.
If they need help. And like my granddaughter always says,
Awesome.
you guys are amazing. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. Seen Night Swim already in the theater, and I think Rich did too. You saw it in the theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't into watching it in the theater because I heard bad things, so I was not interested. But I am interested in checking out our movies next week with our special guests, Corey and Rob. I'm looking forward to having you guys there. But I think we're out of here, brother.
We're out, man. You guys
All right.
take care. God bless.
God bless you guys. Take care. We'll see you next time on the Faces for Radio podcast.